Good morning to everyone. Today we will have the revision of chapter number 11, exercise 11.1. That chapter name is mensuration. So this one is 11.1 revision we are going to see. So let's see the question number 1. So what the question number says here. A square and a rectangular field with measurements as given in the figure have the same perimeter. That means one A will be the square and B will be the what? B will be the rectangle, and it is also said in the question that their perimeters will be equal, so which field has the larger area. So dear student, as I told you that first figure will be the square, as its one of the side is 60 meter. Another will be a rectangle, so its length will be 80 meter, while breadth we have to find it. Since one more condition is given in the question that perimeter of a square is equals to perimeter of a rectangle. This is given in the question. So first, as we know that the square is having side 60 meters, so with the help of the side of a square we are going to find the perimeter of a square. So what is the perimeter of a square formula is? That is, perimeter of a square formula is 4 into sides. Isn't it? This everybody know. So what is side we are having here? That is 60 meter. So 4 into 60 meter will be equals to 240 meter. Clear everyone? So according to the question it is given that perimeter of a square will be equals to the perimeter of rectangle. Okay, according to the question, perimeter according to the question, that is ATQ, according to question, perimeter of a rectangle will be equals to the perimeter of a square. Clear? So what will be the perimeter of a rectangle if its perimeter is equals to the perimeter of the square? So the perimeter of a rectangle will be equals to 240 meter, as it is given in the question. Clear everyone? Now perimeter of a rectangle will be equals to 240 meter. Clear? Now as the as one of the side length is given, so what is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? What is the formula we are having? 2 into L plus B. This is the formula. Perimeter value we are having as 240 meter, isn't it? So with the help of this perimeter we are going to find the breadth. So breadth we have to find as B. We will consider it's B. Okay. So 240, this 2 will be going to be come in the denominator of 240 and divide it. Okay. So that it will become how much? 240 will be divided. It will become 1, then 2, 0, 120. Now 120 will be subtracted with 80 in order to get the breadth. So what will be the breadth we will get? Okay. So subtracted 180 will be going to be subtract with 120. How much it will be? That means 40. Clear? So what is the breadth we have got over here? That is breadth we have got it as 40. So have you understood the solution? So first, with the help of the perimeter of a square, we are going to find the length of the rectangle. Okay, since according to the question the perimeter of a square is equals to the perimeter of a rectangle, that's why. Now we had finded the perimeter of a square will be 240. With that we are going to find the length, with the help of that we are going to find the breadth of a rectangle. Okay, since the condition is perimeter of a square will be equals to the perimeter of the rectangles, that's why. Now since in the question it is asked about the area, that among the two figures, that is a square and a rectangle, which enclose more area, so we are going to find the area of a square. So what is the formula for area of a square? That is side into side, or we can write A into A or A square. So side into side, what is the side of a square is given in the question? That is 60 into 60. So 60 into 60 will be how much? It will be 3600 meter square. So this is the area of a square. Similarly, we are going to find the area of a rectangle. Okay. So area of a rectangle will be how much? That is L into B. L we had already is having, that is 80. B we had find it as 40 meter. So 80 into 40 will be equals to 3200 meter square. So which one is greater? Which one is greater? Either the area of a square is greater, that is 3600 meter square, or area of rectangle is greater, that is 3200 meter square. So which one is greater? Area of a square is greater than, okay, area of a square is greater than area of a rectangle. Hence we can conclude that thus the area of a square field is larger than the area of a rectangle field. Clear everyone? In the same way we are going to see for question number 2. Here question number 2 says that Mrs. Kosik has a square plot with the measurement as shown in the following figure. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. A garden is developed around the house. Find the total area of developing a garden around the house at the rate of rupees 55 meter square. Here the figure is being given. Okay, with the help of this figure we are going to find. So thus the house will be built at the center while the garden will be all around the four sides. Okay, so it seems very clearly, it seems in the figure that the total length we are having 25 meter. Okay, it seems that it is a square plot. So area of the square plot we are going to find as the side of a square plot is given as 25 meters. So area of a square plot will be 25 into 25, that will be 25 into 25 meter square, it will be equals to 625 meter square. Area of that house will be, that is length of the house is given as 20 meter, breadth of the house is given as 15 meter in the question, as well as it seems in the figure. So area of the house we are going to find as length into breadth. Okay, so 15 meter into 20 meter, it will be 300 meter square. Now area remaining for the garden, so for that what we are going to do, area of the plot will be subtracted with the area of a house. So 625 meter square will be subtracted with 300 meter square, so that we will get the answer as 325 meter square. Now since in the question it is talking about the cost, isn't it? The cost of developing the garden around the house is rupees 55 per meter square. So how much the area we are having, that is 325 meter square we are having the area. So 325 meter square area will be multiplied with 55 rupees, so that we will get the cost of developing the garden area is rupees 17,875. So this is the solution for question number 2. So for today, thank you everyone.